Welcome to Live Alive. In today's video we'll start with onslaught closing in on first Liverpool transfer. Liverpool are reportedly closing in on the signing of Real Sociedad star Takefusa Kubo. With the Japan international set to become onslaught's first signing, Liverpool are entering a new era under Slot, who has replaced Jurgen Klopp as manager after almost 9 years in charge, and reports from Japan claim that Kubo is close to completing a big money move to Anfield. According to Japanese outlet Sponichi, the deal is in the final stages. After the player's representatives travel to England, Liverpool are set to pay around £55 million for Kubo, with the report stating he has been chosen as Mohamed Salah's long-term successor. Salah has entered the final year of his contract, along with Virgil van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold, but Mirror Football understands Liverpool have ruled out selling him this summer even if he does not sign a new deal. On contractual situations, I don't think it would be fair for me to talk about these, Liverpool sporting director Richard Hughes said earlier this month. These are private matters between club and players. The only concern I and Oren have about situations is total commitment from the players to the cause for next season, and we're absolutely convinced that will be the case. Kubo, meanwhile, is set to link up with his international teammate Wataru Endo at Anfield. The 23-year-old had 12 goal involvements in 41 appearances for Sociedad last season as they finished 6th in La Liga and qualified for the Europa League. And Zinedine Zidane is a fan of Kubo, having hailed his performances during a loan spell at Mallorca while he was on the books at Real Madrid. "I think he's having a good season," Zidane said of Kubo back in 2019. "He's playing a lot and that's what we all wanted. He is a very interesting player, for the present and the future. I'm happy he's doing well. Of course, if he were to stay at home tomorrow, then that'd be better. But I wish him the best and urge him to continue like this. His future, though, we won't decide until the summer. That's something for later." If Kubo completes a move to Anfield, he will become the 7th Japanese player to feature in the Premier League next season alongside Endo, Brighton star Kaoru Mitoma, Arsenal's Takahiro Tomiyasu, new Crystal Palace signing Dijk Kamada, and Southampton duo Yukinari Sugawara and Renato Tokaoka. Liverpool confident on Marc Guehi deal. A host of players have already been linked with potentially signing for Liverpool this summer, and the rumours are not likely to stop anytime soon. The Reds have until deadline day on September 2nd to complete their transfer business until the window reopens once again in the new year. Liverpool are continuing to be linked with a move for Crystal Palace defender Marc Guehi. According to Team Talk, the Reds are still in the race to sign the centre-back this summer but may face competition. It has been stated that Arsenal are also interested in signing Guehi, who impressed for England on their way to the Euro 2024 final. Reports in recent months have suggested that Palace may demand £65 million to allow the defender to leave Selhurst Park. The report goes on to say that Liverpool are still confident of agreeing a deal to sign Guehi and beat the Gunners to his signature. The Reds have been tipped to be searching for a replacement for Joel Matip this summer and could also face competition from Manchester United if other reports are to be believed. While the monster centre-back, as dubbed by journalist Bobby Manzi, has only just turned 24, he has built up a wealth of experience he can rely upon. For example, at club level, he's made 111 appearances for Palace, 59 for Swansea City, and 2 for Chelsea. Whereas, at international level, he's won 17 senior caps for England, and based on his performances this summer, it seems guaranteed that he will win plenty more in the coming years. Newcastle shut down Anthony Gordon move. Eddie Howe has underlined Anthony Gordon's commitment to Newcastle United and revealed that the Magpies star has not had any fractious conversations with him this summer. Newcastle and Liverpool held talks regarding Gordon last month as the Black and Whites faced up to the prospect of a points deduction without bringing in funds in the final days of the financial year. However, Newcastle ultimately managed to raise the necessary capital through the sales of Elliot Anderson and Yankuba Minte, and the compensation fee Manchester United paid for sporting director Dan Ashworth. There had been suggestions that Gordon's head could still have been turned. The Scouser supported Liverpool as a boy, but Howe is confident there won't be any lasting damage after the forwards campaign finally ended little more than a week ago. "I'm confident he is okay," the Newcastle boss told reporters. "I think you can only judge Anthony on what he has given Newcastle on the pitch. He's given us everything. He's been committed. We've had no conversations over the summer where it has been fractious or negative. He's always been the Anthony Gordon who has given absolutely everything to Newcastle, and I want to make that clear to all our supporters. Newcastle certainly won't want to lose Gordon. The England international was directly involved in 22 goals last season and also won 6 penalties. More than any other player in the top flight. I'd welcome him back with 3 arms if I had them. How quipped. He's such an important player for us. We didn't want to lose anybody. Why would we want to lose our best players? We fought really hard to make the right decisions in those last couple of weeks. It was very, very difficult, but Anthony is an integral part of what we're doing. He needs a bit of a break. He's had a long season and the Euros will have been emotional for him as well. Hopefully, by the time he comes back, he's ready to go. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support Live Alive.